Welcome to Upnext 227, your front row seat to the future of motorhomes in the USA. Minibus sparkles from jaw-dropping luxury RVs to never-seen-before upcoming models, we reveal it all. Don't miss out, hit subscribe and let's roll into the future together. Imagine this, you're standing in front of what looks like a familiar van, but the second you step closer, you realize it's not just a van. It's not just a camper either. It's something entirely new. This is the all-new 2026 Dacia Double Dokker Motorhome, and trust me, it's about to shake up the way people think about adventure travel. Now, before we get into the juicy details, let's just take a moment to appreciate how far Dacia has come. For years, this brand was known for making practical, affordable vehicles that gave people the basics without all the fluff. The Dokker itself was always a kind of no-nonsense workhorse, great for deliveries, family hauling, or just being that simple everyday vehicle you didn't have to worry about. But 2026, Dacia decided to flip the script. They didn't just update the Dokker. They doubled it, they reinvented it, and they turned it into a full-blown motorhome for the new era of travel. So, let's dive in. First impressions. The moment you see the Double Dokker Motorhome, you know it's different. It's got this bold, slightly futuristic stance that still keeps that rugged charm Dacia is famous for. The proportions are bigger, wider, taller, and, yes, longer, but it's not bulky. It's sleek, almost sculpted, with lines that give it that modern edge. The front grille looks bolder than ever, with LED lights wrapping around in a way that makes it look more premium than any Dacia we've seen before. You can tell, this is not just some aftermarket conversion slapped onto a van. This is purpose-built, from the ground up, to be a true motorhome. And here's the kicker, it's a hybrid. Yeah, Dacia went there. They didn't just stick a bigger engine under the hood and call it a day. The 2026 Double Dokker runs on a smart hybrid setup that balances efficiency with capability. You've got the trusty Dacia combustion engine paired with an electric motor, giving you the kind of range and flexibility you want when you're out exploring. In town, you can cruise around in whisper-quiet electric mode. Hitting the highway, the hybrid system blends seamlessly to give you the power you need without guzzling fuel. And for those moments when adventure really calls, Dacia gave this thing off-road features that will surprise you. I'm talking higher ground clearance, reinforced suspension, and a clever all-terrain driving mode that actually works. This isn't just for smooth campsites. This motorhome wants to take you down that gravel path to the hidden lake, or up the muddy trail where regular campers dare not go. But let's step inside, because this is where the Double Dokker really wins hearts. Open up those wide sliding doors and step in, and you immediately feel like you've entered a completely different world. The interior is fresh, modern, and shockingly spacious. Remember, this is called the Double Dokker for a reason. It's designed to double the living space compared to older models. Dacia has cleverly engineered a layout that maximizes every square inch. You've got a cozy lounge area with seats that swivel and fold, creating either a dining nook or a chill zone depending on your mood. The kitchen setup is compact but complete. Induction cooktop, sink with smart water system, and enough storage for actual groceries, not just instant noodles. And then there's the sleeping area. Dacia has given this motorhome a proper double bed that folds out effortlessly, so no more awkward sleeping bags or cramped bunks. For couples, solo travelers, or even small families, it feels like a proper home on wheels. Oh, and here's something I love. The interior design isn't trying to be flashy, but it feels modern and inviting. Think warm lighting, practical surfaces, and a clever use of modular furniture that adapts to what you need. One second, it's a dining table, the next it's a work desk, and then it's tucked away to make room for stretching out. It's the kind of flexibility that makes long trips actually enjoyable, not just bearable. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, but does it have a bathroom? And the answer is yes. Dacia made sure to squeeze in a compact but functional wet bath, complete with shower and toilet. It's not huge, of course, this isn't $1 million motor coach, but it's more than enough to give you independence on the road. No hunting for public restrooms when you're parked out in the middle of nowhere. And let's not skip over the tech, because the 2026 Double Dokker has stepped it up in a big way. You've got a fully connected infotainment system up front, of course, with seamless smartphone integration. But more importantly, the living space has been equipped with smart controls too. Lighting, climate, even water usage, it's all monitored and adjustable through a central panel or even your phone. Solar panels on the roof feed into a battery system that keeps you powered up when you're off the grid. And with the hybrid drivetrain, you've got a backup generator basically built into your vehicle. That means more freedom, less worry. Now, let's talk about the part that makes everyone's ears perk up: the price. Because Dacia has always been about affordability, right? And while this double-docker motorhome isn't bargain basement cheap, it's positioned in a way that makes it accessible to far more people than some of the crazy luxury rigs out there. Early reports suggest it's going to come in at a fraction of what high-end motorhomes cost, while still giving you the essentials and more. It's the kind of vehicle that could make the dream of owning a motorhome actually possible for regular folks, not just the wealthy few. And in today's world, that's a game changer. But how does it compare to past models? Well, honestly, it's night and day. The old Dokker vans were utilitarian to the core, functional, yes, but not something you'd brag about living in. The Double Dokker 2026 flips that reputation completely. It's stylish, it's smart, and it's built for adventure without sacrificing comfort. It's almost like Dacia looked at what people were doing, taking old vans, converting them into campers, hacking together solutions, and decided to just do it better, do it cleaner, and do it ready-made from the factory. Picture this: you're loading up for a weekend trip. Instead of packing like you're going on an expedition, you just slide in your gear, stop the fridge, and go. You don't have to worry about whether the van will make it, or if you'll be comfortable at night. You know you've got everything covered. That's the promise of the Double Dokker. And beyond the specs and features, here's why this motorhome really excites me: it's about freedom. We're living in a time where people are rethinking how they want to live and travel. Some are working remotely, some are chasing adventures, and some just want the flexibility to go anywhere, anytime. The Double Dokker fits right into that lifestyle. It's not over the top. It's not out of reach. It's practical freedom on wheels, dressed up with just enough comfort to make the journey as enjoyable as the destination. So imagine hitting the road in this thing. Picture rolling up to the coast, sliding open those big doors, and letting the ocean breeze fill your little home. Or driving up into the mountains, parking by a trailhead, and waking up with coffee and a view that no hotel room could ever match. The 2026 Dacia Double Dokker Motorhome makes that kind of life possible, not just for dreamers but for doers. And honestly, that's why I think this is going to be one of the most exciting motorhomes of the next few years. It's not the biggest, it's not the most luxurious, but it's clever, it's capable, it's affordable, and it feels like it was designed for real people with real adventures in mind. So yeah, I'll say it again, this isn't just a van. It's not just a camper. It's a whole new chapter for Dacia, and maybe for you too. The 2026 Double Dokker Motorhome is coming, and if you've ever dreamed of life on the road, this might just be the key to making it happen. Thanks for watching Upnext 227, where the future of motorhomes hits the road first. Minibus Sparkles, if you enjoyed this reveal, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the next big motorhome drop. Until next time, keep dreaming big and keep rolling forward.